Hey guys, how's it going? Michael Troy here. Today we're looking at Absolute Green Lantern #1, hot off the presses from Al Ewing and John D. Lindsay from DC's Absolute line, which I have absolutely been adoring. Some of the best comics lately. Cannot wait to share it with you. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button and let's get right into it. Had to get the sketch cover. I've been threatening to do some sketch covers and, I don't know, sell them on eBay or something just to have a little original Michael Troy art that isn't digital out in the world. And why not? It's the fun new trend going on now. So I love the Absolute line. My top two favorite have to be Wonder Woman and Batman for sure. They are knocking out of the park. It is so good. Superman didn't quite click for me. I don't know what it is. I think the tone of the story just isn't for me. Not my favorite story. But, the art is gorgeous, and I hope it has a great audience because, I hate to see Superman be the weakest link of, the books since he's, arguably like, I don't know, he's Stacy's like main character, right? Although, I mean, Batman arguably probably always outsells him and is more popular. But anyway, the second round of Absolute books is amazing. Loved The Flash, loved, Martian Manhunter was amazing. So good. I was on the fence about Green Lantern. I, wanted to give it a chance because these books have surprised me and impressed me in ways that I did not expect artistically and story-wise. So totally willing to give it a chance. Wasn't crazy about this Green Lantern. I know that this Green Lantern exists and has like some sort of prominence in recent Green Lantern lore. But for me, it would have been Hal Jordan, it would have been Jon Stewart, who are both here, or it would have been even, God forbid, Guy Gardner or Kyle Rayner. He was actually one of my favorite Green Lanterns. I will always love the Hal Jordan classic costume, Super Friends look for me. But other than that, like kind of all over the place with Green Lantern for me. He kind of comes off like, the gag of the Absolute line is to take everything and put it on its ear and like make it a twist. And, Hal's always been known for his fearlessness, and they're like, be without fear here. And like, is the twist that he's a pussy? Because if that's the twist, he seems like a wreck. He's along this stretch of road in the desert. He gets stopped by a cop. What's in your pocket? They have this face off, and normally it takes a lot longer for them to turn Hal into an unlikable killer, but we do it straight out the gate here. As unfortunately, this I think he refers to him as a security guard, gets unalived by whatever's happening in Hal Jordan's pocket. So I wasn't crazy about that. But once again, I said, okay, so I have to wait for the twist and turn, right? Episodes 1, The Black Hand. Al Ewing, writer. John Oy, Lindsay, art, color, and cover. That's weird. I thought it was John Oy. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it... Anyway, I hope I am pronouncing that correctly. But anyway, doing the heavy lifting on the art and the color here. Lucas Gattoni letters. Anyway, we're like in Nevada, so it's like I feel like we're doing sort of like a Area 51 type of thing, perhaps. I don't know. There's this diner. They all work at this place called Evergreen, which is, gonna make them the Green Lantern Corps, apparently. So, like they have established relationships. Hal Jordan's here, Jon Stewart's here. This huge Green Lantern emblem just landed on the city, and they're all just kind of sitting around. I don't know. It's confusing. They're talking about it on the news, and then it gets interrupted. They're like, we're not allowed to show you any more footage. So clearly the government's involved at this point. We're trying to figure out what this is. It's like alien invasion. And now there's a dome over the city. And so it's feeling like a lot of other things and like things thrown in together. And like I said, on one hand, I'm confused, and then on the other hand, I don't care. And then, like, the art is okay, but I feel like far and away, like, the least, like, professional or outstanding looking among the bunch of art, like, with the Nick Dragata and Hayden Sherman and Nick Robles and Javier Rodriguez, like, the mind-blowing stuff they're doing. This looks a little like, I don't know, sort of cheap manga or Americanized manga to me. And then like this, I don't know, this just isn't, this is supposed to be Aben Sur, and he looks like that, you know, character from Star Wars, really. So I don't know. We don't 100% know what's happening. He has this mystery black hand, which, you know, it was like a circle, but is it a ring or like what's happening here? We don't really know. Like I said, he's coming off more villain than hero. I mean, is he parallax straight out of the gate? Maybe. I don't know. Creating a lot of chaos, havoc, you know, but this is like a dark force, but it's a weapon that was given to him by Aben Sur, that thing, and like it's keeping him alive. So it is acting like a Green Lantern, but we haven't seen it yet. But it's like a black hand, so I don't know. And then clearly she's like the Green Lantern, and we don't know how this happened. You know, that most of the Absolute books I feel have given us so much more than this. This is like a cliffhanger with like, I don't know, you know, like nothing to hang on to, like no meat on the bone whatsoever. Like I don't feel like we really got anything good established here. Like we don't know anyone's purpose. They didn't give us anything. There was no real great twist or turn. You know, we kind of just knew that she was going to become the Green Lantern, and here she is, and we don't know how it happened, or I don't know. This is a terrible review, but I'm not loving this. I have to say, I can't lie. Like, I'm not really intrigued. It didn't give me anything to really make me want to come back and figure out what's happening, and I don't know. I wish it was better. I'm apologizing for such a mediocre review, but I'd say of all the Absolute books, you know, I stopped getting Superman, and I'm definitely, I don't think I'm going to be back for issue 2. I just don't really care. Anyway, that is that, you guys. But if you're huge Green Lantern fans, if it looks awesome to you, you know, it's not horribly done, but it's just not for me. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button, and I'll bring you more soon.